Hi everyone. I'm here to let you know about some changes. You're probably tuning in for our thought for the day, but we've noticed in recent weeks that as people have got busier, there has been less use of the thought for the day, or not as many people watching the videos, and we wondered if there was perhaps less need for it. Well, we, as a staff team, as a ministry team, decided that there is a need for something. So from next week, we're starting a new way of doing things. We're going to have a themed week. A staff member will be responsible for choosing the theme, and they will give a slightly longer reflection on a Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there will be links posted to perhaps a song or a reading for you just to follow up related to the theme. And then on Friday, we would hope to invite one of you to share your thoughts on the same theme. But I'd also like to take this opportunity to share with you something else. We showed pictures last week of the creative group and all their rainbows, and in fact they've now knitted some smaller ones that we can leave outside the church. So in the next day or two I'll prepare something, a box or a basket, asking people to take one and to remember the real meaning of the rainbow. But the other thing Anne handed in was some knitted shawls. And these are prayer shawls. So they've been knitted in prayer. They've been knitted with love. And I'm going to be delivering them to a few people who perhaps need that little bit of extra comfort in these days. So can I ask you to pray for the recipients? You don't need to know who they are, God knows. But pray that they would be aware of God's comfort. If you're looking for something to read in the next few days until you get to Monday, can I recommend the Lectio 365 app? I think you can find it online as well. And every day they give you a reading. I was particularly challenged by today's reading. Or in fact, encourage is probably a better word than challenge. The Lectio 365 told the story today of George Schmidt, a Moravian preacher who went to South Africa, to Cape Town, to the shores of Cape Town, and worked with some indigenous people. And he was preaching and showing God's love, and it took 5 years for the first person to be baptized. And news of the baptism reached the ears of other national churches, and he basically had to leave. And it made me think of the work that we all try to do in sharing God's love. Sometimes we are only called to sow seeds. God tends to them. God will make them grow. And it was discovered 50 years later when 3 other Moravian preachers headed back to Cape Town, and they discovered that there was a church, and they met the woman who was first baptized 50 years ago. She was now running a church, and they were preaching from the gospel, from the Bible that George Schmidt had taken. So if you're sharing God's word with anyone, don't worry if they don't come to faith straight away. It's all in God's perfect timing. Sow the seeds and let the master gardener do the rest of the work. But we can keep praying. Remember the 5 we had to pray for in Thy Kingdom Come? Pray for them. Have a good day. And David will see you here on Monday. And, oh, by the way, we're not specifically launching at 2:30. Something will go up every day. Just look on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page. Take care and God bless.